So this video is going to be a tutorial about how to find limits numerically. Okay, I'm going to show you this through using a table. Okay, you can do this on your calculator if you want, but I want to kind of show you a neat thing that you can do on Google Drive, so you can use your computers. So go to googledrive.com, or if you're already logged into Google Drive, you should be ready to go. And you should be at a screen that looks something like this. Okay, you're going to click where it says Create right here, and click where it says Spreadsheet. Okay, so it's going to bring you to an untitled spreadsheet. Now, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to paste the function in here just so we can kind of reference it while we're doing this. So there we go. So now we have our function right here. We're trying to find the limit of this function as x gets closer and closer to 1. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is label these columns. It's really important, especially if you're going to be handing these in through Google Drive. So the first column I'm just going to write as x, just like any other table you've made before, and this one I'm going to do is f of x. Okay, I'm going to center these just so it looks better. Okay, now we're trying to get into values that are closer and closer to 1. So we don't really want to put 1 in there. We could, but we just don't really need to. So the first thing I'm going to do is probably put something close like 0.8. Okay, maybe I'll do 0.9, and then do maybe 0.99, and then 0.999, 0.9999999, and then maybe 1.00001, 1 point, I don't know, 1 less 0, it doesn't really matter. Okay, now I'm gonna center these as well just so we all look nice here. Okay, so now for the f of x, we're going to try to use these inputs into the function. So you have to do a little bit of programming in Google Drive, and it's not that hard if you pay attention real quick. So I'm going to hit equal sign in here, and that kind of tells just the spreadsheet that you're going to try to put a function in, and we're going to try to put this function in, so it calls this input right here. So we're going to put this function in this cell. So it says x to the third. So first I want parentheses, and then I want x, where x is right here. So I'm going to click that, and it says A2. A, column A, row 2. Okay, that's what we want. Now we need to raise it to the third power. So I'm going to do Shift 6 to get the caret symbol, and then hit 3. Then I'm going to do -1, because there's a -1 right here. Okay, close parentheses, divided by, and then it's just x minus 1. Okay, again, I can't just put x in here. That's a bad thing. You don't want to put x in there. You want to use this x right here, -1, close parentheses, hit enter, and it spits out a number. Okay? Now what you can do after you have your inputs right here, you can just drag this down, and it'll actually do the function for each of the different inputs. Okay, as you can see, it says A2 for both of these here. If you click down here, it'll skip it to A3. So it actually moves down as you go down the spreadsheet, which is it's just pretty awesome. Okay, as you can see, we're getting closer and closer to a certain number. Let's see if we keep going. Whoa, it's even closer to that number. Okay, now we're overpassing the number going from the other side. Okay. As you can see, it kind of converges into a certain spot if you wanted to guess where the 1 is right here. Okay, going from here up and here down, it kind of converges to a certain number, and that number would be 3. Okay, this is the same function that we used in the previous video about finding limits graphically, so we know that the limit of this function as x gets closer to 1 is 3, so it makes sense. I just wanted to kind of show you another way of doing it using spreadsheets and tables. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, please let me know. Hopefully this helps, just showing you the cool things you can do. Now say this is x to the x getting closer and closer to 2, you can actually put numbers like 1.9 in there, 1.999. It'll actually switch, the function automatically will take in the new inputs and change accordingly. Okay? But we don't need to do that. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. Hopefully that helps.